Hey everyone, Adrian Morrison here, and in this video, I want to talk to you about an app that I just recently had created and added to my Shopify app arsenal, and I call it Pixel Magic. Now, Pixel Magic is an app that my company owns, that we developed, and I did it for myself and because all of my students have been hitting me up on Facebook and through our customer support, confused as anything on how to install their Facebook Pixel. Now, in this course, I have an entire section of modules that demystify the Facebook Pixel and explain to you exactly what it is. But installing it is just something that I simply cannot do for you. You have to install your own Facebook Pixel. So I had my programmer, who is absolutely amazing, create a Shopify app that will automate the process for you in 3 clicks. So you do not have to worry about screwing up or not doing it right or not being able to use the power of your Facebook Pixel. This app will do it for you. I do want to disclose that it does cost money, and also I own it. Okay, so this is an app that I actually own, but it's well worth it. There's a link below this video that you can click on if you would like to get access to the app. It's not available to the public. Right now it's only available to my students because I designed it for you guys, and I'm telling you, it's going to make your life easy, and it's really, really cheap. This is not an expensive app. So I just want to disclose that all up front, but I know that this is going to help you. So let's go through and take a look at the Facebook Pixel, and just let me give you a quick overview of what it does, just in case you have not gone through the training yet on the Facebook Pixel. So the Facebook Pixel is a little line of code. I want you to kind of think Google Analytics, but for Facebook. It's a little line of code, and it tracks every single visitor that hits your website, whether they come from Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Doesn't matter where they come from. Facebook tracks all of the visitors that hit your website if you put this code on all of the right pages. Now, if you're tracking page views, this can be used for retargeting and building custom audiences that you can remarket future products to. The other thing it does is it tracks people that view specific content. So you can track only the people that viewed item A and only people that viewed item B. Or only people that viewed the nursing item and only people that viewed the veteran t-shirt. So you're able to track specific products that people view. This is extremely beneficial because if people show a history of looking at coffee mugs, then you can retarget similar items to them. That's a big deal. All right, it also tracks people that add products to a cart. So every single person that adds a product to the cart, boom, Facebook tracks that. They analyze the user, and you can build a custom audience of people that have previously added products to the cart. This is very powerful. It also tracks your purchases. This is important for 2 different reasons. Facebook starts to learn who your buyer is, right? Not just people that browse, but Facebook starts to learn who is actually purchasing products from your store. And it tracks your conversions. So when you go in your Facebook account and you look at an ad, you will see that exactly how much money that ad made you, right? Facebook tells you how much money you've spent. Shopify shows you how much money you've made. But the disconnect between both of those things is that you're not able to identify exactly which ads are making you the money unless you're using the Facebook Pixel. That's what connects Facebook to your Shopify store. So if you're using this, it will pass all of the conversion data directly to your Facebook account, and it will literally allow you to see exactly which one of your ads are making you money, how much they're making you, and which ones aren't making you any money. So another important thing is the Facebook pixel learns who your customer is and what their behaviors are. All right, so it watches the customer as it's on your site. And the more people that visit your website and view content, add products to cart, and buy, the more Facebook learns about who your customer is. And Facebook uses this data to help you better target your ads in the future. Now, you're going to learn more about that in the Facebook ads training of this course, okay? But ultimately, what you need to know is this Facebook pixel learns anything and everything about your customers, and in the future, it will guide your ads. It will take them by the hand, so to speak, and it will push them to people that they believe show a higher likelihood of converting in the future. So it will literally optimize your Facebook ads for you based off of all of this data we're looking at above. So it becomes like mega intelligent. The older it gets, the smarter it gets. All right, and lastly, it helps you identify profitable ads, and it tells you which ads are losers so you can kill them. Now, there's two ways to add the Facebook pixel to your store. There's a hard way and an easy way. The hard way is manually. The easy way is using Pixel Magic. So the hard way goes like this. 99% of the people who try to manually install the Pixel do it incorrectly. All right, that includes me. For the first 2 months I was on Shopify, I was banging my head against my desk trying to figure out how to do it because I don't know code, okay? It scares me. Coding scares me. Messing with code on my website scares me. Now, if you know HTML and you can code a little bit, great. Then you probably don't need this app. This is for people that, are like me, that don't know all of this fancy stuff, okay? And if it's done incorrectly, it doesn't work. If you don't put it on your website or your Shopify store the right way, you don't benefit from it. It's done wrong. So custom coding is necessary to maximize the benefits of the pixel, all right? I don't want to go into details on that, but custom, and it's probably because I don't know enough about it to actually explain it because it's just complicated. Custom coding is necessary to maximize the benefits though. Here's what the hard way looks like. If this image scares you, if this image looks intimidating, then you probably should not try to manually install the pixel. And Pixel Magic is an app that you should definitely use. All right. Now the easy way is to use Pixel Magic, and you can do everything in 3 clicks without ever looking at that scary page I just showed you. It will install everything to track page views, view content, add to cart, and purchase. It uses all the necessary custom coding automatically, and it maximizes the benefit of using the pixel. All right, and you get the security of knowing it's done correctly, so you're not sitting here wondering, is it working? Is it not working? If it goes through this app, then you know it's done correctly and it's in all the right spots. Every visitor that hits your site without your pixel is valuable data lost. I want you to keep that in mind. So get it on your site one way or the other. Use Pixel Magic, do it manually, have somebody help you do it. It doesn't matter to me as long as you get it on your site, because I want you to be successful, and this is going to play a key role in helping you succeed with Facebook ads. Now, let's jump into Pixel Magic so I can give you a quick demo. Okay, so here we are on my Shopify store, and right now I do not have my Facebook pixel installed. I can use this really nifty little app that you'll learn about in a later module that will identify if a Facebook pixel is on my store. Okay, so I click it and it says no pixels found on your Shopify store. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Facebook, we're gonna grab my pixel, we're gonna put it in Pixel Magic, and you're gonna see that it puts it everywhere it should be. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to revert to a tutorial video that I filmed earlier when we first developed Pixel Magic, okay? So I don't have to say all the same things over again. I already have a video filmed that explains everything that it does and how it can maximize the power of your Shopify store. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play that video, and it's going to blow your mind, and it's going to show you exactly why Pixel Magic is the most powerful Pixel app that you can have on your Shopify store, okay? So let's go ahead and let's play that training now. Hey everybody, Adrian Morrison here, and welcome to Pixel Magic. This is not only the most powerful app that you could use for your Facebook marketing with Shopify, but it's also just one of the coolest looking apps too. We have put a lot of work into making this simple but very powerful, and also making it aesthetically, appealing to the eye. So this is our UI that you're looking at, our main dashboard, and there's not very many things that you have to do to start using Pixel Magic and to harness the true power of the Facebook Pixel. When you first log in to Pixel Magic, you're going to see this dash right here, but obviously the graph won't have any data, and also down these analytical boxes will all be at 0, okay? So you'll have your analytics, you'll have the list of your pixels, and down here you'll have some training videos that you can go through and watch. And then right here you have where you can place your pixel ID. Now, before we get started with the overview, I do want to say this and pay very close attention. This is very, very important. When you start to use Pixel Magic, you need to make sure that you uninstall any other Pixel app on your store. So if you have your Facebook Pixel in another app, or you have your Facebook Pixel installed on your store using the basic Shopify settings, you need to make sure that you go and remove that, all right? Because if you have it installed in 2 places, well, you're going to be tracking everything twice, and that makes no sense. You want it in one spot, all right? So Pixel Magic does everything you need. So just come and put your Facebook Pixel right here, all right? So make sure that you uninstall any other Pixel app and delete your Pixel from your store before you start using Pixel Magic, okay? Now, let's jump over to my Facebook account, and I'm going to show you how fast and how easy it is to grab your Pixel and install it on your Shopify store with our great app. So let's do that now. Okay, now here we are in my Facebook ads account. Now I'm in the Pixel section. So if you come up here to the menu that says Pixels up here, or it might say Ad Manager, whatever, click this menu and just find the option that says Pixels, and it'll bring you right here. And to the far right, you're going to see where it says Your Account's Pixel. All you have to do is grab this little ID right here. It says Pixel ID. You're going to copy this, and all you have to do is simply put it in Pixel Magic. Check this out. I'm going to go ahead, jump back over to Pixel Magic. I'm going to toss it in the app. All right, now we are back in Pixel Magic, and let's go ahead and let's paste our Facebook Pixel right here in this box where it says Pixel ID. So we're going to paste the pixel, and we're going to hit the add button, okay? So let's go ahead and hit add. Now, once you do that, all right, your Facebook Pixel is added to your Shopify store. You don't have to do anything else. It's going to start tracking every single move customers make on your store. Page views, view contents, add to carts, initiate checkouts, purchases, all of it's going to be there. Now, over here on the right-hand side, you have where it says My Pixels. You're going to go ahead and click on this, and it'll list all of the pixels that you've installed on your store. Now, I just did this one as an example. It was already in there, so I can very easily delete that. You don't want your pixel in here twice. Just that was an example. All right, but you can put multiple pixels inside of Pixel Magic. So if you have 3 or 4 or 5 different Facebook ad accounts, even if you're not using them, you're not running traffic with them, but you just want to go ahead and capture all of this valuable information, you want to build up your Facebook Pixel on multiple stores, then you can easily come over here and add as many pixels as you want to the store. And with Pixel Magic, it will track everything across all of your pixels. Now, why would you want to do that? Maybe you want to just build up some extra powerful pixels. Why not? Maybe you plan on selling your Shopify store in the future. And when you sell your store, right? You're selling, obviously, you're probably going to give the buyer your Facebook ads account too, because they have to have all the ads. And you don't want to have to start back at zero. So why not build up a backup pixel using Pixel Magic on an account that maybe you'll use in the future? So you're not starting at zero. You have a fresh, powerful pixel to start with, maybe with another store in the future, whatever. My point is that it's important to be able to have multiple pixels on your store. There's various reasons for why you might want to do that, okay? But that's up to you. Second thing is, when you click on each of these events that the pixel is going to measure, you'll see that the graph here will give you a day-by-day kind of consistency report on how many add to carts, how many initiate checkouts, and everything. So it tracks page views, view contents, add to carts, initiate checkout, and purchase. All right. So it's going to track all of this information. And we have this beautiful graph here that you can use. Now that we have our Shopify pixel on our store, let's jump over to the Shopify store and confirm everything's working the way that it should be. All right. So jumping over here to our store, let's look at a test product. All right. So actually, you know what? Let's just look at this black t-shirt. And we'll also look over here at this this test product as well. So if I come over here and I view this t-shirt, we can see it's $8.50. If I come up here to the top right of my Google Chrome, you'll see that I have the Facebook Pixel Helper installed. Now, this is not a part of Pixel Magic. It is a free Chrome extension that you can use with Facebook. I filmed a whole video on how to install it, so you want to go watch that video. It's completely free, but basically what it does is it lets you know if your pixel is active and working properly. So I'm going to click this, and you'll see that we're tracking page views. So every time a customer visits a page, the Facebook pixel is going to take note of that. It's going to track it. But more importantly, it's tracking view content. So you can see here that we're pulling in. Then we're giving this information to Facebook, exactly how much the product is, the exact date and time that a customer is viewing this product. Very important info. And we even pull in content name. So this is a little strategy that we use with Pixel Magic to build niche Facebook audiences and product specific Facebook audiences. There's a whole nother video on that. You'll want to go watch that in the training, but very powerful stuff. All right, so we're doing view content because we're viewing a specific product. Now, let's go ahead and let's add the product to the shopping cart. All right, so when we add a product to the shopping cart, all right, now we are going to come back up here to the Pixel Helper and let's take a look at the information that it's collecting. All right, there we go. So you can see here that we are now tracking add to cart. And when we do this, we're tracking the value. All right, so, and we're tracking all of these content names, which, you know, let us build niche audiences and let us build product specific audiences for this event. So it's working, right? Now, the next thing that I'm going to show you is really cool because you can't do this any other way. We have a great developer for Pixel Magic, and he's done something super cool. Now, when somebody hits the checkout button, basically what they're doing is they're committing, right? They're committing to go and purchase the product. They are initiating the checkout process. I want you to think of it like this. All right, when somebody adds a product to their shopping cart, it's like walking through the grocery store and putting stuff in your shopping cart in the grocery store. All right, you're not prepared to buy yet, but you are adding that product to your cart. When somebody hits this checkout button right here, it's like they're walking up to the checkout lane in the grocery store and they're putting their products on the little belt that the cash register person goes to and swipes them for price and, initiates the whole entire checkout process. Well, we track that event. Okay, so when they hit the checkout button here, you'll see a flash at the top. I mean, it already happened. The flash already happened. It's very, very quick. And you'll see when we click the Pixel Helper box, we have now tracked that people are initiating checkout. So many people don't do this, but let me tell you something. This is a very important event to track, and Pixel Magic does it for you. It's so cool automatically. It tracks the value. It tracks how many items people are they're initiating checkout with. So if they have 5 items in their cart, 8 items in their cart, there's so many reasons why that's valuable information for Facebook to gain. It helps measure the value of a customer. And of course, we still bring in the content name and all that good stuff. Now, what I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to go in and I'm going to make this purchase, and we're going to look at the thank you page. So I'm just going to pause the video real fast while I type in this information. I'm going to buy the product, and we're going to watch Pixel Magic track everything on the thank you page as well. Okay, so we just put all our info in. We're processing the order right now. And here is the thank you page. So you can see that it's pulled up. Thank you, Adrian. Your order number is so on and so forth. But more importantly, if you look up here at the top right at the Pixel Helper, you can see that we're tracking the page view and we're also tracking the purchase. So we're telling Facebook that this person just bought an item for $8.50. They bought an item, just one single item. We've got the content names in there. So we're tracking all of these great parameters and variables so we can create niche custom audiences on Facebook. Very, very amazing stuff to be able to track here. I gotta say, Pixel Magic does it all. All we had to do was copy and paste our Facebook pixel from our Facebook account over to Pixel Magic, and it does all the work for us. Listen, there is more training. Look below, all right? Make sure that you go through our training videos so you know what to do. This is more than just, hey, put your pixel in your Shopify store. If you're using our powerful app, I want you to know how to maximize this for the highest return on investment, because that's what Pixel Magic is for. It's here to help you maximize the amount of earnings that you can generate on your store. So go watch those videos below before you do anything else. Now, I want to jump back over into the app and I want to show you something, okay? So when you jump back over in the app and we refresh our stats, you're going to notice that all of these numbers right here, and it's tracking all of the visitors that are coming to the store right now. So, you know, the numbers are always going up, but it's tracking that we had 51 page views, 13 view contents, 10 add to cart, 6 initiate. So you notice how the number gets smaller as it goes to the bottom, because you're always going to have people fall off. This is called a funnel, and you're always going to have people fall off on every event. So you're always going to have more view contents than add to carts, right? More add to carts than initiate checkouts, and more initiate checkouts than purchases. And you're always going to have more page views than anything else. So as we go, let's just jump real quick back over to the Shopify store. I want you to watch what happens to the page view and the view contents. I want you to just watch the numbers go up real fast before we end the video. All right, so we just initiated a view content, right? So we're back over here on view content and page view. So we're viewing a product. So these numbers over here, right here on view content and page view, those should increase now when I refresh, because it's real-time data. So let's refresh this page, and we're going to go from 51 page views to 52. And view contents are now at 14. So really, really amazing. You've got this amazing graph over here so you can see the consistency. You can see exactly how many pixel fires you're getting on your store. You can add multiple pixels in and you can manage those pixels from here. And it'll track all of the data for you. Some really cool stuff. And you can even look at the analytics on each pixel that you install. So if you have multiple pixels installed on your store, you can go to each one and hit analytics, and it's going to take you to this little analytics box here, and it's going to count everything for you. Now, this is a feature that's in development mode, but you know, as of right now that I'm filming this video, but it should be done very, very soon. So that way you can look at very specific analytical data. So that's it. Go down here, watch the training videos. I know you're going to love Pixel Magic. I know Pixel Magic is going to help you get more value out of your marketing on Facebook and help you build up an awesome business. So as you can see, the app is amazing. It does things for your e-commerce business that are vital to your success if you're using Facebook ads. Now, you can install your pixel manually through Shopify, and it'll track some things, right? But it will not do a fraction of what Pixel Magic can do. So it's up to you. You can put your Facebook pixel on your Shopify store, just the regular way. Or you can go in and you can use a powerful app like Pixel Magic, and you can really take in all the benefits of the powerful Facebook pixel to help you supercharge your marketing, build insane custom audiences for bullseye targeting, and just build a bigger business. That's up to you. The link is below this video if you want to install Pixel Magic. It's a private app, so you won't find it on the Shopify App Store. You got to click the link below. It's something my company developed, so it is like tip top, the best of the best. So that being said, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you now understand the true power of the Facebook Pixel and what apps like Pixel Magic can do for your business.